What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review, here with my review of Titans Season 2, Episode 6, Connor. And guys, I've said it before, this is like my childhood coming to life on the screen in front of me. Guys, when I was when I was about 12 years old, Connor Kent, Superboy, was introduced into the DC universe. You know, we'd had Superboy before, a young Clark Kent, Superboy Prime, whatever you want to call him. But when I was about 12 years old, Connor was introduced. Broke out of Cadmus from the Newsboy Legion. They broke him out, and he broke out after Superman had died. And don't call me Superboy. You know, he wanted to be called Superman, and he became one of the four Supermen who were patrolling Metropolis after Superman died. Connor went on to have a much bigger role in the DC universe than any of the other four Supermen. Yeah, Steel had a nice career there in the 90s. You don't really find Steel much in the comics anymore. Cyborg Superman obviously still pops up as a villain. The Eradicator still pops up every now and then. But guys, Superboy, Connor Kent, has had a presence pretty much consistently since he first appeared in, I think it was 93, 92, 93, somewhere around there. And I love him. He became one of my favorite characters. I identified with him because I was a boy when I first started reading Connor's adventures, and I still have that. I'm almost 40, and I still have the identification with Connor. It's just something that I've grown up with, and it was great to see him in this episode. This was a very Connor-centric episode. It was all about him, and I just love the adventure that he went on in this episode, having his memories pop in. Some memories, we all know from the comics that Connor is a clone of Superman and Lex Luthor. And he's having memories right now of both of them. Memories of Superman, memories that Superman has, and memories that Lex Luthor has. So he actually is able to track where his home is. And he doesn't end up at the Kent farm. I think he's going to eventually. But he ended up at Lionel Luthor's house. And he definitely got to explore kind of the darker side of his nature. And when that SWAT team comes in, led by Mercy Graves, how much fun is it to have Mercy in this? When that SWAT team comes in, led by Mercy, to try to take him out, that was just a great action sequence. It was so much fun. And Crypto jumping into action, grabbing that missile. Guys, this episode had so much geeky goodness in it, and I loved it. But I really like his storyline. You know, he is mentally, he's very immature. He's seeing everything for the first time, and they described it as him being like a sponge. You know, he's soaking everything in and experiencing everything for the first time. And they have the conversation in this about morality. You know, what is he going to be? Is he going to be good, or is he not going to be good? And he wants very much to be good. But he has this rage in him, and it's obvious. Like when he saw that man pushing his girlfriend around, the rage, you saw the anger come to the surface on Connor. So this is going to be fun to explore. But what I love about it is it brings the Superman mythos into the Titans. You know, we've had the Batman mythos there for a while. You know, obviously with Jason Todd, Dick Grayson, we've definitely had the Batman presence there for quite some time. Now we have the Superman presence. We've even had a Wonder Woman presence, right? Donna Troy has ties to Wonder Woman. Now we have a character in the Titans with ties to Superman. Yeah, he's never met Superman, but his ties to him go beyond what even Dick Grayson's ties are with Batman, or even beyond what Donna Troy's ties are to Wonder Woman. He is genetically part Superman. So this is going to be a lot of fun to explore. At the end of the episode, obviously he catches up with where the Titans are, with Jason Todd falling, Deathstroke up there fighting them. And I got kind of predicted all along that it was going to be Superboy that saves Jason Todd. I thought maybe Starfire would do it, maybe Donna Troy would do it, but it was Connor that saves Jason Todd. And then he gets shot. He gets shot with the kryptonite bullet, and we know Connor's not going to die. He's going to be saved. Next episode is called Bruce Wayne. My guess is they're going to bring Connor to Bruce to see if they can save him that way, to see if Bruce has the intelligence and the know-how to save Connor. And if anybody knows how to deal with a kryptonite bullet, it's going to be Bruce Wayne. But on the flip side of things, what is Bruce Wayne's trust level going to be of this? You know, Bruce Wayne has always had this distrust for Superman. So what is his trust level going to be of this being who is cloned? of Superman and doesn't necessarily have the same morality that Superman does. So I think there's going to be a lot of conflict initially on whether or not Connor is actually going to be a part of this team. We know that he does become a big part of the Titans, but I think initially there's going to be a lot of conflict. There's going to be a lot of distrust. Is he a weapon? Is he something? We know that Lex Luthor was very much involved in his creation. Is he an agent of Lex Luthor? I think all this is going to come into play. But guys, this was a great episode. This is my favorite episode of Titans so far, and the Titans were barely in it. Barely in it. This was Connor's episode, and it was just so much geeky goodness that I just smiled the whole time. Guys, I smiled the whole time. So good. My favorite episode of Titans so far. They are on a roll. Last episode was great with Deathstroke. This episode just, for me personally, just elevated it. Now, if you're not a big Connor fan, this episode might have been not as exciting for you. You know, maybe you wanted them to get back to Deathstroke, get back to Dick Grayson, get back to Starfire, get back to that core team. But this episode just elevated it in its comic book geeky goodness, and I couldn't be more happy. Couldn't be more happy. I loved it. My favorite episode so far. What did you think of Titans episode 2 or season 2, episode 6, Connor? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you thought. Thank you so much for being here at the OQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about, and that includes my boy, Connor. Thank you again for being here. Until next time, we'll see you later.